Continuing with the Lion Song. Today we are going to be doing episode 3. And so, those who are new, the Lion Song is a narrative adventure game. And episode 3, we're going to be following a World War I mathematician named Emma. So, let's get started. We are in Vienna Central Station. Let's see what this guy has to say. I think this is a train. My train. This is my train. Alright, so this guy's probably drunk. It's okay. You're drunk. Well, there you go. That makes sense. Hello, twin. Yes. Honestly, what else is the guy gonna say? We are all drunk. What is your point? We've been drunk for hours. Didn't you notice? Here now, what's this? We're seeing our friend Theodore off. We've been saying goodbye since... What is today? He's not going anywhere unless he boards the train. Would you like some help with the steps, sir? Leave me be. I'm perfectly capable of climbing a couple of steps. And this guy's gonna eat it. Bye, chums. This guy in his shaky legs. Is the train moving? Ta-da! Would you like to take your suitcase with you, sir? Very well, if you insist. All aboard! All aboard. Snore. And this guy over here getting his REM sleep. Earlier that afternoon. Excuse me, I'm looking for the radius. I'm not sure I understood, ma'am. The mathematician's circle. I'm working on this theory of maintained. And what would a young woman like you want with such an august group of gentlemen? Our options are I must speak to a professor, I'm a mathematician, I have a message from the university. And girl, flaunt it. I am a mathematician. My theory, it's about a woman mathematician. Yes, let's see. Keep in mind, this was in the early 20th century, so I can see why they thought it was absurd. Are you indeed? And I am Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh, he's sassing her. I must see the professor. He is expecting me. He is expecting you here? Now? While the radius is in session? Ooh, the head shake. I doubt that very much. Ooh, sass. What? Madam, this is a cafe. There are patrons lining up behind you to eat. In that case, I will also like to eat. I need to tend to my female necessities. Let's go with that. As you so cleverly deduce, I am a woman. We have certain necessities that must be seen to more often than men. Madam, really? Does your chic cafe have facilities for such a thing indoors? Of course we do. Just past the bar there. Now please, step aside. I have real customers waiting to be seated. Door with the K sign. Door with the circle sign. Door with the peculiar sign. It's clickable here. That's obviously the kitchen door. Ah, the radius. Have you forgotten theorem? Madame, you cannot be in here. This is a private gathering. I must speak with the professor. I am here at professor's invitation. I have corresponding with professor. That's an invitation. You must be mistaken. These are mathematicians. As am I. Oh, tell her. Tell him. Please announce me. My name. Oh, I cannot pronounce that. Her name's Emma, though. Not about to butcher people's name. Once I understand that, the solution is child's play. Yes, we have dined. You know better then. What? I don't recall. Hey girl, strut in. Professor, I'm a mathematician like you. I wrote to you regarding Dean's recent proof. About Hilbert's third problem? Oh, snooty guys. There's some mistake. This is a private discussion of higher mathematician. My letter. Name-dropping, young woman, is not going to get you anywhere. Mathematics is a complex subject entirely unsuitable for women. Your brains are domestic, not logical. Oh man. So glad I was not born in that time period. Please escort this woman out, waiter. And see that we are not interrupted again. There. You see? Do you want to get me fired? Please leave at once. Mathematician. Like me? Pretty sure he scoffed at that point. Okay, well he laughed. That man politely tipped his hat, and the greeter at the door just shook his head. Oh. Little girl. I'm Nicole. I just moved into the suite on the 4th floor. What is your name? Emma. I live behind that door you're blocking. Oh, this girl. I mean, I guess there's really no. I feel like there's politer ways to say that. My parents are in France. I hate my governess, Frau. Oh, no. That's all there is to know about me. Pleased to meet you, Nicole, but I'm very tired. I'm sure that isn't all there is to know about you. Why do you hate your governess? Let's ask, why do you hate her? Why do you hate your poor nanny? She yells at me all the time. She makes me study stupid things. She's not my parents. How's that? I'm sure she's not that bad. Nicole, it's time for your music lessons. Oh, that tongue. I need to go before she finds me. It was very nice meeting you. I'm very glad you will be my friend. I never agreed to that, though. That little girl's running. Gotta hide, man. Ring your own doorbell. Ooh, cross arms. A state of change can be maintained. I'm sure of it. But how can I prove it? I love how they use this to try to represent thinking or math formulas. Ugh. Mathematician. Like me. Ha. Yes, I am just a woman. But I have a new idea. No one will listen. No one cares. It's the beginning of the proof. F of x equals what, huh? F of x equals what? Can't read it. I know it is. There has to be a solution. Can you erase it again? I don't know how to continue. Alright, let's see what else we can click. Here, okay. What if I don't want to open the door though? Hello, Emma. Ugh, fine. Yes? The hospital. We'll continue exploring your house. Interesting. I guess the only thing I can do is look at the box right now. Let's open it. A letter. We regret to inform you that your father succumbed to tuberculosis early Friday morning. Oh. As you are aware, his illness was not responding to treatment, and this is the inevitable outcome. We wanted to assure you that he passed peacefully in his sleep. Man, rain on this girl's parade. Ooh. And just the previous evening, his thoughts were of you. Man, rub it in even more. because she wasn't there. Ah. Poor girl. We know you share a belief that he has gone to a better place, where his suffering is finally at an end. Not the teardrops, too. Ugh. As you know, your father requested his clothing and personal effects be kept for you. We have therefore included them in this box. Oh. You have our sincere condolences for your loss. In sympathy, Joanne Klinger, Senior Physician, Sanatorium, Austria. Oh, dang. It's your fault, Father. You raised me to believe in myself. Yeah, shame on him. You believed in me and now you are gone. What good is it if no one else does? Hours later. Oh, not a deep sigh. Best I got, man. Best I got. I need to put his things away. Ooh, memory sequence or fast forward? Not fast. Next morning. Dives again. I can't make any headway. It's no use. I have to get to the library. I'm late already. Maybe I could think more clearly if I wasn't drowning in memory. Well, that's sad. The chair. At the chair. Side. Oh, they left me. Nope. Okay, let's go. Just move. You're sad enough. Let's go to the library. Work at the library. Little person moving. Look how fast. Man, I wish I walked that fast. Goodness. The Vienna University Library. This could indeed be the correct beginning. But how to continue? How can I observe functions of change? Maybe I have to reverse my approach? Maybe I've overlooked something? Some aspect that's missing? Alright, reverse. Just Uno that card. No, alrighty. Dang, my bad. Just trying to hope. I am returning Boy's Own Adventures. She just slammed it down. Bump you on your dang adventure. It was so exciting. Pirates and soldiers and mountain climbers. Your book is overdue, young man. That'll be 2 krone. Sorry. Thank you, good day. Wow, man. She is running low on sympathy. A small boy swallowed some coins and was taken to the hospital. When his grandmother came to see how he was, a nurse said, "No change." Oh my gosh, that was a stupid pun. Alright, alright. Nurse said no change. Why can't I see it? A state of change. That's like a falling leaf suspended in midair, a full speedy train with the brakes slammed on, a cooling pretzel fresh out of the oven. Man, I could go for pretzel now. Let's go with the train. It's a fitting in. Excuse me. Is this a good book on gardening? My roses are being difficult. The Art of Formal Garden by Carl Dorn. Yes, ma'am. Professor Dorn is a noted botanist. Man, she didn't even say thank you. Thank you, Emma. So rude. Nothing I try is correct. I just don't know how to continue. Almost done with work for the day. Maybe I should get something to eat and just try again tomorrow. Yes. Some food from the market should change things. Ah! She gonna throw another pun? My desk. Not much else to it. Turn books. I'll quickly put these away. Half an hour later. It took you half an hour to put 2 books away? Man, you're not a very good librarian. You ready to go? How do I skedaddle? Leave the library. Let's do that. Let's get you some food. Said, yeah, she just said market. Yeah, how fast she walks. Huh. I could have sworn this was the way to the market. I'm pretty sure I point you towards the market. I wonder. What are you wondering? Oh. Women cannot be mathematicians. Is it impossible I could fool them? But how could I? Father, your clothes. Oh. Oh, gender bend this. You left them to me. Oh, father, you left them to me. Alright, let's go home so you can gender bend. It wouldn't do for a lady of my age to enter unaccompanied. Oh my. Okay, let's go. Go home. Go fast she walks. When you walk. Papa goes, I could get them. I could use them to pose as a male mathematician. And finally get access to the radius. Let's see. Need something to conceal my bosom. Yes. Something that fits the outfit. Shirt. This will look sharp. The vest does not match my outfit. What jacket should I wear? A jacket? It's a bit big, but I think that. Unless you want to wear a coat instead. Trousers. Your tie. You wanna pull over? No. Start sweating and I won't be able to take anything off. You don't like the vest, hat? I don't think so. I just have for the glasses. Why are you giggling? Yodel. Oh, the hat. Hat. Glasses. Yes! This will make me harder to recognize. I guess this is a Superman thing. You wear glasses, you're unrecognizable. Top hat. Perfect. I can push my hair into the hat. Let's get you a pimp. Ah, I wanted the pimp cane. I can leave the outfit on these chairs. You wanna change, Emma? This is gonna be the pun the entire episode, isn't it? I can shape my hair to look like sideburns. I mean, you would notice if it's not real side. Okay. Hello. Ooh. I have it. Hello, a meal. Tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll leave the radius speechless. Now, the radius will receive a meal. Go back to the cafe. Oh. Change into Emma. Oh, that's really cool. Good afternoon, sir. I believe you're new to our cafe. Man, this posh dude. How can you tell? Oh, I've never forget a face. That man a liar! Extraordinary. Well done. How may I assist you? I am Emil. Shell. A visiting mathematician from Berlin. I was told I must introduce myself to the gentleman of the radius. Berlin? How wonderful. Unfortunately, you are the first to arrive. May I wait in the back room? I've come so far only to be turned away. I mean, they're coming later. You're not going. What do you suggest? Yeah, let's ask. What do you suggest? My dear sir, of course you are welcome to wait for them in the back room. Do you see the door? Ah, the radius. Yes. Very clever. Ha! I thank you. However, you might have to wait quite a while for the radius to arrive. Perhaps you might want to come back later? Oh, perhaps I will. Berlin couple, let's go eavesdrop. They're arguing. I guess not. Oh, you noticed me. Coat rack check. There's no room for my coat. Then again, I'm not so enthusiastic about removing a layer. Card playing ladies. I surely wouldn't be allowed to join them. Okay, so I guess we will change back to Emma and play some cards. Let's have the matron D. And ignore him. I'm gonna go to the card playing ladies. I'm not sure I want to join them. I win. I found myself without cards at it. This is a sweet cake. Have returned again. Can I do? Please don't ask to see the radiance again. Certainly. This way. You like cake? Would be. Ugh. Wait, I gotta change. Gotta change. Take all the. Have some time. Stuck. That's the rule for chemistry. It's reading a physics book. The radius. Yuck. Table read. Sweet. No. Must prove my solving this. No, it wants me to do math. I picture it like it becomes fair. I is a key circle. Oh, that won't work either. The Euler method only works up to a certain point. Never agree with me. Himself couldn't find anything. What have we here? Visitor. You must forgive me, gentlemen. I hope that what I've written here can serve as a calling card. And in quite your service. And you are? My name is Ami. I'm the Frederick Wilms in Berlin. I thought I knew most of the fellows at the University of Berlin. Please feel welcome, sir. Hideous. Obviously belong. Oh. Hello. The University. About my theory. Talk about your expert. Tell me. Any lecture? In touch. I was very busy with my. You know Robert. He's asking me. Never mind. Know him. Look then name up. I myself attended the Berlin University. Man, this guy's gonna talk over me every time. Studied under the great himself. A gifted man. And me, of course, his best student. There were others. Ugh, that Russian. Ah, he hates women, that's why. Okay. What? He wasn't even allowed to audit classes. But never mind that. You must surely know of Karl as well. Father of modern analysis, they call him. I better learn about my colleagues in Berlin. Of course, but... So you see, I'm very selective about the Radius members. This man's... Oh, it's over-talking. So, are you a professor at the Berlin University? Well, of course you must be. We're probably very new to it. Actually, or a supply teacher. Excuse me. Huh. What? What is it? I would like to talk about my theory. Fine. Let's hear it. Functions of change in conviction with time and states. Curious. That sounds like a lot like my own work. Well, I cannot deal with such distractions at this time. I need to work on my own theories. But do ask the other members. They need the challenge. Let's look back at your blackboard. Ha! I found some. This mathematician. Good day, my name is Emil. And you are... Good day. My name is Stefan. You said you are from the University of Berlin? Yes, that is correct. So you are a lecturer as well? I teach at the University of Vienna in the mathematics, jeez. Mathematics facility. I look forward to comparing notes. Gladly. You're the members of the Radius. Bring through the form seat. My god. What is it? A new theory? Oh, no, it's nothing. How disappointing. It's an impressive buttock imprint. That's great. Oh, what's so interesting about my chair? You left butt imprints on the chair? Oh, nothing, sorry. You need to. Even the carpet has a radius symbol on it. That's downright nonsense. I just talked to this sassy guy. Now he's sleeping. Huh. They're arguing. I don't want to intrude. They're arguing too. Let's talk to the guy and smoke. Let me introduce myself. My name is Emil. Rap. A pleasure to make your acquaintances. Cough. I'm looking for help with my current thesis. What is your field of expertise? Complex analysis. Number theory. A prime combination? Your field of expertise. What? I'm looking for help with my current thesis. Topic: functions of change in conjunction with time and states. Not my area of expertise. Alrighty, bye Felicia. Are you still fighting? Still arguing? The guy's still snoring? Because he's the only one with a name, I assume he's the only actual one. Yep. What do you teach exactly? I teach discrete mathematics. Mathematics. Why am I struggling with that word? Dang. I've also taught a short lesson on something very interesting a few weeks back. About a process called the Markov chain. I try to broaden the horizon of my students every now and then with new theories. What is Markov chain? I'm so glad you asked. No one around here seems to be interested in discussing new theories anymore. A Markov chain, as Markov himself describes it, is a process where one state transitions to another, with the probability of the next state depending purely on the current one. Considering a drunkard walking on a numbered line, each step he either moves forward by one or backwards by one. So, the next step or state depends only on his current position and not where he has stumbled already. Correct. Very interesting. I have a question about one of the other members. What do you want to know? Tell me about Sleeping Man. Who's the man sleeping? That's Elric, the doctor in our circle. Why is he sleeping? It was subtle at first. He just fell asleep one time and no one noticed. Now he feels so at home here. And he just falls asleep every afternoon. We've known him for so long. We don't really mind. Let's talk about this good type. He wasn't always. He actually has quite a brilliant mind. But yeah, he's a horrible teacher. Don't tell him I said that. About those two arguing fellas. Nikki and excuse me? Those are their names. The one on the left is Nikki. They don't seem to get along very well. Don't worry, they fight a lot. What about? Math, mostly. Tell me about this guy. What about him? Is he the founder of the Radius? Along with Elric and Rout? How did a Radius come to be? Well, as far as I know, he was looking for like-minded people. Sort of elite mathematicians, the best of the best, to exchange opinions and theories on all topics mathematical. He had heard about a circle of mathematicians in London, so he decided to find one himself here in Vienna. His Majesty was intrigued and agreed to fund the Radius, as long as it was led to mathematical progress. I'll recognize we're quick to join, as were several others. And over time, Worm, then Nikki, then I joined as well. I'm looking for help with current these. What are you working on? Functions of change. I'm looking into change states in these kinds of functions. Intriguing. I don't think I can be much help with that. My focus is on discrete mathematics. Unmoving parts of constant system. Perhaps one of the other members of the radius could assist you. But the Markov chain that you explained before is just that, a process of change. Just because discrete mathematics is my area of expertise doesn't mean I don't enjoy dabbling in all things mathematical. With varying degrees of success. Take care. You too. Is that it? Are you done? Arguing? So, nobody here. Yeah, I told you, I have no time for your distractions. Perhaps one of the other members will listen to your theories. Yeah. They're leaving because none of them are. I came here looking for help, but these mathematicians. I'm not certain they can help. And if they can't, what will I do? I hope my masquerade isn't a waste of time. One state changes into another. But how? Lavatory? I'd rather use my own at home. Using these facilities might prove awkward. Kitchen. Interest of you? I like a piece of cake once in a while. But my teeth ache just looking at this. Let's talk to random people. Another fabulous mustache. Here, some coffee. Milk and sugar. Slurp. That's right. Sure, it would be. Stare questioningly at them. Well? Ignore. A gentleman will hold the door for us, ladies. No, no, walk away! If they want to exit the thing, they'll open their own dang door. Ugh. Can you close the door on him? No. Holding the door. Oh, no. I trust your visit with the radius was rewarding. I cannot remember how I was treated. I would not know to mimic it now. Every change in behavior occurs over time. I'm afraid I don't understand mathematics. You're exactly right. It is mathematics. What is your name? Maurice, sir. Maurice, yes, of course it would be. All of them are named that. That's not a good stereotype. Not good a stereotype, Emma. Maurice, you were a genius. If only my parents had seen that. need to get out of these uncomfortable clothes. Quick now. Must write this down. Days ago, I would not have known what the ladies at the cafe expected of me. But just now, I remember the gentleman who once opened the door for me. My behavior changed, and that change transpired over. I don't know which was correct. For time. Time. Every change. Time. That's it. Cause it's supposed to be a bit more casual still. Of course. That's it. Emma? Am I interrupting? No, of course not. There you are. Today you look much happier. Today I am happier, Nicole. How are you? I mean, the just talking part is when people comment, I would talk. So that's the whole just chatting. The same. I'm always the same. Have your parents returned? Yeah, I know it has been a while. I mean, I want to continue it instead of redoing it. No, they've gone on to Sweden. Nicole! It's time for your history lessons! History. I hate history. It never changes. Oh, does she live downstairs? Or is she running away again? Days. Are you trying to go to work or... So they're actually not continuous. The first two episodes are like two separate mini stories. So the first one we were focusing on a composer. Her name was Wilma, and you kind of go through her journey on like finding her inspiration in her muse. From what I remember, I think she ended up going to like a secluded cabin that her teacher had. And so like she went there trying to like write the story or write the song. I believe she was a violinist, I want to say. Yes. So then near the end of the episode, she finally finds her inspiration and she plays in it a concert. And then the second episode focused on an artist who was trying to like capture like they're like high society in Vienna. And so he had like an ability that you can see like you could see layers in people. So like if he saw like a person in the market, it's like, oh, he looks super happy, but then he could see like deep down like, oh, he's actually like he's trying to be happy because he's trying to compensate for something else, or that if he saw like a woman who was trying to like buy some groceries, you could see that you could like see more into it that she's actually like just super worried that her kids are not going to be spending time with her because like they're no longer home or something. It's like he could just see layers into people. So he's trying to paint and capture those different layers of people rather than just what you see. And then near the end he does like a fantastic art piece and it's of himself in all his different layers. Yeah. And then this episode is about a mathematician, but because she's a girl, she's running into a lot of troubles. Yeah. But yeah, they're not continuous. So that's why I can technically start off as on to episode 3 without redoing the first two. Good day. Let's go to the back. Wait, do we want to be here again? A stern looking man. Ew. Average age in here. See, I can. Anything new in the radius? The Euler method only works up to a certain point. Nonsense. You probably just made a mistake somewhere. Why you? Again, no one can solve the problem? Connected directly, but do you think they're all connected on a deeper meaning, such as finding inspiration or seeing something within oneself, not just others? Yeah, usually like near the end, they have like a revelation about themselves. Yeah, it does like give you a message. Ah, why don't you try your luck with this week's problem? It's making them harder every week. Well, of course. So, get to it. Oh, this man is so rude. We're trying to find correlations between primes. Numerology? Not my strong suit. We're doing. Am I supposed to make it? Either this as a stopping point or something. Ah, sometimes the straight lines appear as if the numbers have a certain pattern to them. Now their father Pash is trying to find belief in herself, such as disguising herself as a man in order to bypass some difficulty. Yeah? I mean, even back in like the early 20th century, you have less rights, so the only way she can actually be taken seriously is disguising herself as a guy. And because As a girl, she is discouraged every step of the way. She does have trouble believing in herself. So maybe as Emil, her guy character, or her guy persona, she is taken more seriously and people actually listening to what she has to say. Think think they do. He's got it. If I extrapolate, is that a new method to find primes? It looks conclusive. So again, gentlemen, our guest from Berlin triumphs. The luck of the Germans is with him. Nonsense, our colleague has a gift. That is clear. I agree. It's quite remarkable. Gentlemen, gentlemen. It is only in your company that I flourish. Is he trying to ridicule us? No, you misunderstood. He might have already. Just didn't notice. So much sass between those two guys. I assure you. From the hospital, sir. Gentlemen, you must excuse me. Would you like to join me outside? Or some, I'm assuming that's a cake and coffee perhaps? My treat. Certainly. You said the magic word? Oh, Emil. Let's go. His butt imprinted seat. Oh well. Let's get that cake. What was that all about? Back in the sister is terminally ill with tuberculosis. Really sorry to hear. Father died of. Sorry for your loss. Father always encouraged me, believed in me. I became a mathematician because of him. I'm glad he did. Got to meet you because of him. I'm intrigued by your notions of change. States of change and the collapse of such states. I admit I'm struggling with it. I might have been off more than I can chew. I don't think so. Let's wait until we get our cake, and I'll show you what it looks like. We bite off more than one can chew. Food eating contest, let's go. Bring that cake. I really feel that way. I probably shouldn't mention, but this is his field also. Yeah, man didn't want to help me. But he's a proud man. Maybe disinclined to. Because I believe he's beginning to consider you a rival. Might try Elric. He has done some similar work. Every time I approach him, I find him asleep. Yeah, he does enjoy his afternoon naps. A difficult wall to breach. Would you look at my equations? I would value your opinion. If you like. But I assure you this is outside my expertise. Thank you. You are a good friend. Gentlemen, please pardon the intrusion. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Franz Marquette. This? Oh yeah! This is actually an This was actually an interaction in episode 2. So they actually have like mini Easter eggs throughout the episode now that I remember. Because in episode 2, I think there was some reference back to the violinist. What can we do for you? How'd your friend here? Oh, you must forgive me. I've been studying you from across the room. The layers of you are contradictory somehow. Layers? Contradictory? Not at war with one another, but a duality. Changing. At first I thought one thing. Later I saw another in conflict with the first. Changing, you say? I must paint you. Would be honored, bro. I would be honored. That's impossible. It's impossible. Excellent. You present a challenge I have never faced before, but I promise you, I will capture you. My workshop is at this address. Please come at your earliest convenience. Gentlemen, we're continuing your lunch. The beginning, he thought differently about it. And in the end, I must leave now. Go along. I might just help myself to another piece. Wonder how it is. Let's see. Let's look up how it looks. Ah, it's a chocolate cake or a torte. Interesting. So a torte is a cake made with many eggs and often grated nuts or dry breadcrumbs. Be covered in thing. I need to go home and write this down. Go! I need to go home and write down my new idea. Pardon me. I'm looking for an address. I headed the right direction. The building is just there. You know someone who lives there? Yes, my name's Nicole. Oh, this guy was from episode 1. Ah, I know her. My upstairs neighbor and my friend. I try to spend as much as time with her as I can. Maybe don't say that as a grown man telling her uncle that you spend a lot of time with her. Very kind of you, of course, sir. I wouldn't think a gentleman would take an interest in a 9-year-old girl. See? Sus! Sir, you need have no concerns about your niece. I treat her with the utmost propriety. Of course, of course. Forgive my rudeness. Please tell me, how is she? Be happy. Yes, for the most part. My sister and her husband travel a great deal. Are they looking after her? I've never seen them. She is alone much of the time. Her governess yells at her like a sergeant. Seen that? I was afraid of that. Let's see her. See what I can do. Of course, let's go. Too hot. Forward. When he first observed me, he thought one. Then he changed his mind. Every change has an origin, destination, state. Falling leaf starts still attached to its branch. Just a few moments later, it rests on the ground. Finally, I could build a relation between states and my starting to come together. I gotta go to work. Better hurry. Work. Alright, now concentrate. Every change occurs over time. So to preserve a state that changed, why it's happening. Do this. Preserve a state in it. Sorry, I got have or is joke it's a joke and their relation to the unconscious. Of course. It'd be in the psychology section. About 3 essays on the theory of sexuality. On the theory of what? Sex book? There's a waiting list for that. Make fun of him. Never mind. Alright, that was pretty silly. To try another approach. To preserve a state in a change, you need to know how it's changing. It's a good thought. I'm missing something else. Right, trust. To preserve a state. How are you? I'll be. Hi. Heard about your father. Sorry for your loss. Thank you. Back from Manchester. What? Just thank the man. Sir? Only for a few days. I wanted to return Russell's principle of mathematics. That. Were they helpful? I've only read second book. At first I believed the books were in conflict. While I was in England, I studied them again and again. I almost gave up on them. It wasn't until crossing the channel, after putting both books down for a while, that I began to see the commonalities. If only I could find the right words to describe to you what that felt like. You don't know how to talk about it. I'll manage. For if one cannot speak, or one must be silent. Good philosophy. Think observation. First he was too close. Then his perspective. Live and see the commonalities between us. When he was in Manchester, the ferry across the channel. This change of mind came about a few hours between Dover and the change can only be observed in a certain time frame. Go home and sound. Man, does she not work? Write it. Thinking. Observe the change in a given time. Be absurd. Of course. I can only see a falling leaf while it is still later at the artist's work. I see far too much. Oh, that later. Phew. That did not. Ah, the falling leaf. It's cool. There. Where's everybody? Not here. Thank you. Detective Smarthead. For the others later. Alrighty. Pass it. Library. Alright, let's go back to the library. Talk to the guy while he's awake. Field expertise is number. Yes? Correct. I like your opinion. State of my research. I believe that every change has an origin and a destination state. Matches functions based in complex analysis. Origin. Plus change. Destination. You are onto something profound. Continue. So come back. Ready? Conversationalist over there. I have to pass some time until the members of the Radiance arrive. Change has a beginning and a state. What if I can't see the... I was wondering. What a surprise. Oh, this man's been asleep the entire time and he somehow knows him? Okay. Came here to get some kind of advantage. Problem with it. But even here, you best me. You're always fast asleep. I didn't know you cared. Of course I care. One minute I doze off while thinking about the solution to the problem. Next I wake up, the problem solved. You quite smug next to it. How do you do? Well, the change transpired while you were asleep. Without observation during the time frame, change must have seemed instantaneous. Oh, yes, but... Hmm. Right. If I were to be awake while you solved the problem, I could observe the change myself. Exactly. You're giving me something to think about. I'll see you later in the radius, yes? Didn't I come to find him? Can you please keep it down next time? It's my desk. Oh, shit. What are channel points? To the hospital again. It's poor sister. Are you alright? Don't worry about the cough, it's just the smoke. Yeah, hold on a second. I don't know how to explain. I'll look into it afterwards though. Your theory. There's a small point system that people earn from watching. That'd be cool. I feel so far out of my depths, I'm drowning in variables. Give me your... I appreciate you taking the time. You have the papers I gave you. Now don't be angry. I gave them to him. Redeem for fun little things like highlighting messages or specific game-related options. That'd be a very fun interactive way. Yeah, I'll definitely look into it. Thanks. Here's your best chance. Have you seen the way he studies me now? How many of them do? They watch every move I make. They want to see me trip up. I'm sure you're wrong. It's all customizable for... Oh. All good, man. I got what you mean. I'd like you to address my class. Me? Well, what could I talk about? Math, you ninny. Man, what an insult. I would expect you to expound upon the care and feeding of this horse. Twin, do you know of this horse? Let's see what kind of horse it is. Has the word pizza in it, so... A horse that walked into a bar? It might be. Huh. There's a horse breed. They're usually gray in color. They are powerful, mature slowly, and noted for their longevity. Why the long fur? No, stop it. That's terrible. That's almost as bad as the change joke Emma had said earlier. No. That was bad. You should feel bad. Well, will you do it? Friend, for you, I will humiliate myself before your students. Magnificent. Yeah, I bet the change will... It was not too bad. It was pretty stupid, but it was pretty great. I'll arrange a date for you to speak. Makes no sense. Am I talking to them now, or? Thanks again. Of course. Talk to the men who are arguing. No, 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 you Serbian fool. Can't you see the equation is solved? Can't you see all the variables are still unsolved? Boy slammed it. Good dang. Gentlemen, why don't you just ask Emil here? I'm sure he can end your disagreement with a single stroke. Where would be the fun in that? Exactly. God, they just agreed. They're both right. Here we go again. At first it might be unsolved. but in time it will be finished. That's it. Step aside, let me work on the blackboard over here and work some of my magic. Well, I'm sorry, I can't stay right now. Get out of these uncomfortable clothes. Let's work on the board. Your magic. Worm argued whether the results of the equation was already found or not. So in a given time frame. Ongoing. At the moment of observation, either be final or you did not miss anything important. Just a lot of math stuff. The falling leaf doesn't stop just because I stopped looking. Oh no, you have another joke. Okay, let's hear it. How do you make a tissue dance? Give it a boogie. Yeah, I know. I had a feeling you were gonna go there. Are you trying to find another one? How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? Tentacles. I know a lot of bad jokes, you know, like. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll play along. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? I'm trying to let you get to the punchline now. I forgot it's a little bit delayed. These jokes are golden. I mean, it doesn't mean they're not kind of bad. But yes. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? Twin, please tell me. You want to say your punchline or no? Fine. While you find another punchline, I'm gonna continue with the story. But where will the change lead then? Already, Nicole breaking into my room or house. Nicole, what this looks like. Yes. Uncle Leo said he met a man who lived downstairs from me. The man claimed to be a friend of mine. I've seen him from upstairs letting himself into your apartment. A lot. I thought you were just having an affair with an impossibly handsome man. I didn't understand why you wouldn't introduce me. It would have been difficult. Huh. That's for sure. Give me a moment to change. And I'll try to explain. How about you lock your dang doors? I'm not playing dress up. You're not? Emma? What do you want me to call you then? I'm still Emma. But I feel I'm more than that. I know. I'll call you M. That's what you both have in common. M? I like that. I wish I could go live with Uncle Leos again. We tried it, but he was too busy running the inn. I'm sure he would love for you to stay with him, if it were possible. I know. Maybe someday. Right? Where are your parents? New York. Nicole, do you understand why I dress as a man sometimes? I think so. And I won't tell. You can't do what you want to do either. You can't be who you are. Who you feel you are. It shouldn't matter if you have a dream. Everyone dreams. Everyone should have the right to try and make their dreams come true. Look, there's little Gustav. His name means warrior. I wonder if he dreams about being a soldier. Oh, good. I'll get to another part so you can tell your joke. He can be if he wants to. No, he tells me he dreams of desserts mostly. My man. Why must only men go to war? I don't know. Anyone who has gone on the wrong side of sky here would not want to meet her on a battlefield. She's a music student. I bet she dreams of playing in a big concert hall someday. She has a talented women are allowed to have. Oh, she has a talent that a lot of women have. But did you know only men can be first violin in an orchestra? I think we should have lots of dreams, and all of them should come true. That would be wonderful. Wouldn't it? Couples. What's the matter? You look funny. What we become, it doesn't have to be a single dream. You're right. In a change, goodness gracious, in a change, the destination could be a set of states. Nicole's like, okay, whatever. Nicole, you're a miracle. Nicole, where are you? It's time for your sewing lessons. Sewing, yuck. Orish. At the moment of observation, change can either be final or ongoing. Blackboard. Emma. I saw it. Quickly formed. Remember, The destination state can be the destination state of observation can be a set of states. Of course. If I turn away while watching the falling leaf, could land, yes. But it could be picked up by a gust of wind. Or disintegrated into dust. Not too likely, I'm afraid. Oh, Emma, you're almost there. Almost there. Kara, I need your help. Your advice once again, dear sister. Ever since childhood, I have relied on you. Can't stop now. It's the strange Berliner who we have allowed into the radius. He vexes me. Days have turned to weeks, and he still shows no sign of leaving. And leave us he must. He is a cancer eating at our little troop. Oof. Tell us how you really feel about him. Other fellows resent him. Each time he solves the problem of the week, I can see the contempt for us in his eyes. And now, this. Don't steal his idea, don't be that guy. This. Nenner gave me his current research. It's my field after all. He would have never asked me for help. You pushed him away every time! Are you serious? This man. Ooh. No. It's good, Kara. Sarah? I think I see where he's heading though. It's a dead end. I think I could help him, but I hesitate. Why? Jealous. Because I fear him. Not jealous. I fear he will prove it. Not there yet. But one day, sooner rather than later, he could cast all my work into the shadow. I can't allow that to happen, can I? No, you're right as always. Can't allow it. First, I'll appeal to his sense of justice. What? I may be able to convince him to turn away from this line of research. Return to Berlin. Not I must defend myself. Better not steal his work. You understand that, don't you? I'm gonna wake up and slap you. Your brother must defend his honor. Ugh. Our family honor. I'll go to him. His address is on the paper. He can go. Reason with him. If he refuses to listen to reason, murder. Well, in that case, I will destroy him. Okay, so murder. Yep. But next morning. turnips are fresh off the truck. Never know how to prepare turnips. They're like wood. Ah. You cook? Peculiar. Because guys aren't supposed to cook? Here's a trick, you see. Most people boil the turnips for 40 minutes or so, depending on how big they are, and leave it at that. That softens them up. But you aren't done yet. If you're not careful, they lose their flavor. Another reason I've avoided them. I don't boil, I roast. I cube the turnips and roast them for the same length of time. But there's a secondary step. If you fail to do it, they will still not appeal. You gonna roast something for 40 minutes in a pan? On the top of a stove? I don't know. I am not convinced. Just wait, hear me out. When the roasted cubes are soft and golden brown, I toss them with some apple cider vinegar and parsley. No salt and pepper? No. The vinegar locks in and enhances the flavor. I don't have time for a secondary step. Sounds like it would take ages. Sounds like change. Ah! That's what it's all about! But wait. To maintain the flavor, a secondary change is required. Now you have it. Won't you buy one? 1, 3, no, a dozen. Good salesman, I guess. Hanging out these uncomfortable clothes. Nope, you put them back on! Oh. Creepy guy's coming. Now what did the vegetable vendor said he talked about? He talked about turnips. Yes, dear. Yes, he did talk about turnips. What do you do to keep the flavor in the turnips? Secondary change. Maintain a state of a change. No, don't open the door! Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm glad you're here. I want to cook turnips. Turnips? You know I hate cooking, Emma. Emma? That woman. That changes everything. Oh no, he's gonna steal her research! Ah! I see it happening! Gonna do the whole Mulan reveal! We have no weekly challenge this week because he has a lot of faith. Lost faith in you, possibly. He knows there will always be a place for an applied mathematician like me. Neil? Will tomorrow evening be convenient? My class meets at 7. Yes, my friend, I will be there. He's gonna out him as a girl! I've read your research. It is a claptrap. The meanderings of an unfocused, illogical mind. No, he's gonna steal his research! You're wrong, Professor. I'm much further along since I wrote these. I can hear the lion's song. Ha! Reference to the title. I believe I am very close to a solution. Now let us put it to the test, shall we? Oh man. A debate at the university at your earliest convenience. If you are man enough. Le gasp! You have nothing but my respect. Girls, if I could explain my theory, I was hoping you could help me with the equation. If you insist, then so be it. Alrighty, twin, you get to pick which option. I don't think doo-doo is an option. Mm-hmm. He is a jerk. I'm gonna assume you're leaning towards option. Because of the whole second. Yeah, he might steal the thing, because then he'll know more of it. Number 4, we challenge him to a duel. I'm playing. They're just having a debate over the idea. Number 2 to be safe, but 3. Okay, let's go with your gut. I was hoping you could help me with the equation. You're a fraud. Hesitation proves it. And speaking at his class 7, would that be soon enough? I'll do nicely. But this should not be confined to his class. We will debate in the main lecture hall before the mathematics facility and the students of the University of Vienna. Ooh, he wants to make it into an show. You agree? I agree. Why? Yeah, he wants to be a doo-doo head regardless of the option, it seems. Smoke him and make him eat their— I got you, fam, got you. Why, you're wrong to do this. All will become clear tomorrow. And I promise you will be surprised. Then, finally, all will be as it should be again, as him being the smartest because he was intimidated. I think it would make him see like he's smart and a worthy professor to fix this whole pride issue, but nah. I think he's too prideful right now. You push him? Push him down in the radius room? Sadly, that's not an option, so gotta take Emile's glasses. I mean, is the glasses the only thing? It's like, dang, hold up. She's like wearing her dress and everything, and apparently he knows it's Emile right away. Vision. Oh, he's trying to be. Name is Emma. First time I visited Radius, I was dressed as you see. Remember brief interruption. Woman. I don't remember what she looked like. There's no reason you would. It was a woman. No. No one does this except for a little girl upstairs. You won't find out soon enough. Will you come in? Would not be proper. Friends. Amelia and I are friends. Emma and I are strangers. Emma. Two of us together in your room alone. I understand, I think. I also am not what I pretend. Are you going through with the debate? Oh yes. I promise you I will be there. I hope he doesn't find out. Would crucify you. Being a woman who likes math, ugh. How dare she? Nexie. University of Vienna at 7:02 p.m. That guy's always in smoke. Where is he? Professor Bell appears to be late. I cannot say I'm entirely surprised. However, we will wait and hope a few minutes more. I think that is. This a woman? All she is wore pants. Nothing of her looks like the guy. Ah, okay. Alright, this is Superman thing. Takes off her glasses like, oh, I can see the difference. Professor. At least we see you in your true colors. If that is even your real name. My name Wow, that was a lot of math. I think that's showed up. Oh. M. Ever heard of a name like that? Maybe it's short for emancipated. LOL. What sort of name is that? For a woman. Ha! A woman. Here, debate mathematics, not gender. Gentlemen? I'm sure you agree this farce should be called off. I disagree, Professor. You are a junior professor. You should take care. We disagree. Let her speak. I'm a first professor of mathematics. What we teach, what they come to learn. Would you deny them of that opportunity? They will learn nothing here from that woman. Then would you deny them the opportunity to learn from you? M equals MC squared. Dang, you right. Big brain. I see you big braining over here. And if you want to go further, it's usually E equals MC squared. And that'll be main character 2 times. And since she's Emma and Emile, there's 2 of her. I defer to my colleagues. Let her speak. Gentlemen? The last time I checked, there was an institution of learning. Brain explodes. Psh. May the students learn. Hey! Stop, whistle, woo! Gentlemen, to avoid a revolution, I suggest we let the debate continue. I agree. Man, the two guys agreed. So be it. This ends now. I've read your sorry attempts to come up with a theory of change. Maintaining a state of change. Shakes heads rudely. Preposterous. Is it? You may not have understood it. What you read was incomplete. Maybe you're out of your depth. Yep, I'm going with the last one. I won't be sassy. Functions of change can be quite hard to grasp. Like gasp! How dare you insult me? Oh yeah, that's a ooh burn. What? But that's my field. Ouch. That hit home. You know what they're talking about. Theory. It's M. Pay attention. Oh, shut up. You like some ice for that bird? I will disprove your theory. Right here, right now. And I will prove it. Let's begin with the foundations of your, dare I call it, paper. I mean, technically it is an actual paper. So. Quotation all you want. Ooh, it's gonna be a math off. A few minutes later. There's a number of things to notice about change. First and foremost, change happens over time. Change is not instantaneous. Both of them are the same. Change happens over time. Why is always Flash? Oh gosh, okay. That's obvious. Yet I don't see it on your side. Imagine a falling leaf. It's falling over time. Because quick math. Ahem. Sense? She's right. It looks like it's going to explode. Ah. That's what she meant. Yes. I knew that, of course. Change must be viewed in a time frame. You need a frame of reference to observe the changes. You went to my writing before. It's gonna be you need a frame of reference to observe I believe. The next step then. Now hold up a moment. Gasp! This point right here. For that to work, you have to establish a range of reference. Not so fast. The professor, he's awake. Cho once mentioned your exact point. Long before you did. Oh, he was trying to cut her off and steal her idea. I know it! This little sucker. He did? That is surprising. Nonetheless. Yes. That's from my theory. I can't see it here. Oh! He's stealing her ideas! Only then can you see the states in every chain. Uh-oh, I wouldn't want to be her. Beginning and an end. Yes, we know. Can't be sure about these states. You're resetting my theory. A change can be final or ongoing. At a moment of observation. At the moment of observation, a change can be final or ongoing. He's stealing her paper! I know it! And your time is almost up. Or if the change is indeed ongoing, by the time you finish observing it, it would be final yet ongoing. And that, madam, is what we call paradox. Oh, feel bad for her. No. M. There it is. M is a fraud. What happened? It can't be it. I'm so sure. I saw it. Must be more to it. She was writing about the beginning and the other points. Wait a moment. Oh no. There's a mistake in your thinking. Mistake? What? Could it be? If you write it like this. Oh, please. You're making a fool of yourself. In your perspective. Check yourself, is what she said. See? I suppose one could. Correct. No, it is. Let me move over, let me check that. Yeah, he smells like fart. You know what? He probably is fart. If I stop observing it while it is still falling, the leaf might land on the ground, or it could be picked up by a gust of wind. How poetic. Ah. So you knew something about changing. No wonder. You're constantly changing from one disguise to another. What's that got to do with anything? Oh, that's low. Wondering what to wear, I bet. Ha ha ha. That's not funny, terrible. Girl! Your little addendum changes nothing. Um. You're either one or the other. Two states. Nothing in between. There can be more than one destination state. There doesn't need to be only two states. Hmm. State. Yeah, I think so too. Because I remember like branching out. There could be more than one destination state. That's what I've been trying to say. During the observation, a change can be final or ongoing. We can't be certain of all states. I can prove the existence of such states. Could you move a little? Because you're in my way. She's actually doing it. Can you understand her? This is getting exciting. Oh, this is nonsense. I've read your paper. Your theory has more holes than Gouda cheese. First of all, Gouda doesn't really have holes. That's Swiss, sir. You're thinking of your expertise stinks to heaven. What a cheesy comparison. Alright, Twin, you get to pick. Two and three. Alrighty. So, I'm gonna go with 3. No. Assassin. Let's do number 2. Cheesy. Yeah, but number 2 sasses him a lot more, so let's go with that. Your expertise stinks to heaven. Enough of this. I know you can't prove it. Your theory was incorrect. You are nowhere close to the proof. A state of change cannot be maintained. This area almost looks like it can be maintained. Oh, girl. Yeah, prove him wrong. Changing from Emma to Emile. And from Emile to Emma. A secondary inverse change. I'm Emma and Emile. I am the proof. Quick bath. No. That. What is it? Ah, wait. That's brilliant. Argument crumbled before everyone's eyes. I respect your effort. Nope, no respect. You suck. Professor is the fraud here. His attempt to indefeasible in several places. Him and those like him obstruct progress for everyone. Not just me and others like me, but every student in this hall. If we deny the future, how can any of us meet its challenges? How can the sum total of our knowledge ever grow? Later. It's here. Oh! When I looked through that window, it hit me. At the time, I couldn't fathom what would happen, of course. My theory of change. My own change. But this is where Emile began. I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I met you. Now let's go and get a piece of cake. How about that? I would love to. And they made me hungry for pretzel, now they're making me hungry for cake. Ugh. Ah, I like that they did this like an equation. That was very clever of them. Anyone also spent equal time as a meal. 91% also agree to be painted. 48% became friends with Nicole. Aww, they actually didn't want to be friends with her. Guys for math. Stonk. 93% agree to speak in front of the class. 10% also decided to crush him. I'm surprised. I'm honestly very surprised only 10% decided to do that. Because honestly, I don't know why they would have done anything else. Oh, this is a sneak peek of the next episode. Thank you. Yeah, honestly. Through the eyes of others. The sea taken. Closure. I guess this is gonna tie the first 3 episodes together in a way. This one you see all the credits is pretty cool. These are like people who worked on it. The libraries. It's pretty cool how they do it actually. Their fonts. People that worked on it. By deciding again, you change choices in the past and discover new connections and achievements. Your game progress will be... That'll be pretty cool. Ready? That is it for episode 3 of the Lion Song. I will have to... There will be an episode 4 coming soon. Not soon. Oh, it'll be coming. Thanks for watching. And until next time.